Hello friends, the title of the video is Lost in Sri Lanka. The conflict between Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam and Sri Lankan government had begun long ago. The CL dominated government imposed CL as the only language of the country. Indira Gandhi did not like the efforts of Sri Lanka to draw in the USA, some Western European countries, and Israel to help out with his difficulties. She wanted the problem of Sri Lanka to be resolved with Indian assistance without any foreign intrusion. She was keen to ensure that Sri Lankan Tamils did not feel let down by India. There was so much sympathy and support for LTT in Tamil Nadu that they could use the Indian state as a safe haven and also training field, with the central government benignly looking away. Rajiv Gandhi did not like this and changed the policy. So, New Delhi and Colombo decided to sign an agreement on solving the problem and to cajole or coerce the LTT to accept it. The Rajiv Gandhi Jayawardene Accord was duly inked on July 29 in Colombo in an immensely tense atmosphere. Before signing the agreement, Rajiv Gandhi had sent it to Prabhakaran in Delhi and was apparently satisfied with the LTT's supreme verbal acceptance of the draft accord. However, when asked to surrender the arms, as required by July 29 accord, the LTT insisted on a series of preconditions, including the release of all Tamil prisoners in government custody. So, to resolve the problem, India had sent Indian peacekeeping forces, that is, IPKF. For a short while, an uneasy peace lasted in Sri Lanka. But the Tamil of that country turned against India because IPKF had to storm and capture the LTT headquarters in Jaffna, though at a high cost. In 1989, when Rajiv Gandhi was defeated in election, Premdasa had replaced Jayawardene as Sri Lanka's president. Premdasa lost no time in demanding IPKF's withdrawal from Sri Lanka. The new Prime Minister of India, VP Singh, was happy to undo what Rajiv Gandhi had done. When the first batch of IPKF landed in Chennai, no one in the Tamil Nadu government was willing to receive it. Only the Governor P.C. Alexander welcomed them. To conclude, Lost in Sri Lanka is supposed to be one of the failureness of Indian statesmanship. Thank you for watching my video.